when I went to Uniqlo. And this,
Yeah,
it blows my mind every time I go because I'm just like,
me too, dude.
how? How does
How?
it know?
Hey everyone, welcome back to another cha-ching cha-ching episode. We're the hosts. My name's MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today, everyone, we're super happy that you're joining us today. It's
Yeah.
Monday, I believe. So hopefully you're having a good start to the week. A lot of people dread the start of the week.
Yeah.
But here, we'd like to enjoy every aspect of life. So even if you think, hey, Monday kind of sucks, actually it doesn't. It's another opportunity to breathe fresh air and interact with awesome people. Or hey, who knows, even improve your English. Hashtag Ego Everyday Challenge is still happening. There is a handful of amazing people who have been participating and posting every single day on their SNS accounts using the hashtag. And me and Adam are seeing so many awesome, people texting, people creating audio files. There's even a song. Someone did a song, dude. It's so amazing. All of you keep it up. And if you want to still jump on it, do not be shy. Start using the hashtag and improve your English on your own time, little by little, because that's the best way it's going to happen.
Exactly. And remember, routines help you get into the practice of learning and improving your English every day. So, go every day. There's a couple days left in April, but keep it going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, everyone. We have an awesome topic for you today. We were going to be talking about self-service registers.
Ooh.
So this is something that me and Adam have been recently noticing more and more. It first started with supermarkets starting to change the register system where you're not having to give money to the staff anymore. You're putting it directly in to I guess the register
or whatever
directly
machine they have.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about this because this has been growing. It's becoming almost a norm within Japan. And just hear me and Adam's 2 cents, and of course we can get a conversation going down in the comment section so we can hear what you all have to say about this self-service registers. Adam, do you remember the first time you saw one of these?
4 or 5 years ago, actually. And I remember this because the supermarket near my house, they actually changed over from fully staffed registers to not fully self-serving registers, but semi-self-serving registers where the staff is basically scanning the items and then you pay after.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So that's
by yourself.
By yourself.
You pay by yourself.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Without giving the staff the money. And even later on, that's when I saw the first, you do it by yourself registers at another supermarket. But coincidentally, this supermarket is owned by the franchise Walmart.
Oh.
The conglomerate, the huge company in America called Walmart.
Right.
And the supermarket is called Seiyu. And that one had fully, automated, you do everything by yourself, registers. And I was
even ringing up the
items, everything. From if you buy vegetables, you gotta find the vegetables in the chart and whatever and look for it and then click the one you purchase and fully automated. And I was really surprised. 1, because I didn't know how to use it. And 2, because the whole process is kind of similar, but there is kind of a learning curve to it. So I was wondering how well people would be able to get used to, scanning items by themselves. And it seems like it's doing not bad.
Yeah, that is definitely going to a big learning curve at the very beginning when you first encounter one of these machines.
Yeah.
Because it's so foreign. You have no idea what you're supposed to do. Even though there's plenty of flashing text and big buttons and the screen's huge telling you what to do. Even a little flashing light of where you're supposed to put in your money at what time, and another one flashes when the change gets kicked out. So it seems of course they worked really hard to make it easy, but still again, when you first come into contact with it, you're like, what do I do?
What's going on?
Yeah.
I just want an apple.
Just at a loss. Yeah. So yeah, this is something that definitely I even forgot when the first time I saw this was. And now that you said like Walmart, and I think it was probably in the US when I was there visiting at like a Target or something.
Okay, yeah. Target is known for that though. I remember even in Canada when there was Targets, because there's no Targets anymore. But I was like, where's the register? I just want to pay for this thing. I don't want to cash out by myself. But the whole store had no cashiers. It was all self-checkout. I was like, wow, like that's pretty forward thinking. But I didn't think at the time it wasn't like that popular. So I'm guessing that's one of the reasons why it didn't do well, because Canadians want to talk to people, I guess. I don't know.
That is such a okay, and that's, I guess that is a reason.
Yeah, right.
Possible reason why they didn't so do good with the self-service registers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I saw it the first time in the US. And then coming to Japan, it definitely what happened like years, like you were saying, like years before, because I feel like it's really hitting hard now, or how more of them are being seen and introduced into different styles of stores, not just grocery stores.
Right. Yeah.
Because I would assume of the pandemic that's happening, it makes more sense that the money that's already super dirty, it doesn't have to go through another person's hand to go into a machine. You can just do it directly. So it's like, okay. It was something that actually, now that I think about it, was like, 4 or 5 years ago. That was introduced into, just retail stores and a place where you can just do everything by yourself.
Yeah. And the thing with the whole like self-checkout is about the contactless payment systems are also improving in Japan too. So a lot more people are using their phones to make purchases and having like electronic money. And cashless, going the whole cashless route. So that makes it a lot easier for the cashier, because there is no cashier, that you can just have that machine. You do everything by yourself and you pay by yourself without even exchanging any money. And two major things, one's going on in America. One is in Japan. The Japan one is that when I went to Uniqlo, and this it blows my mind every time I go, because I'm just like,
me too, dude.
How does it know? And maybe the viewers know what we're talking about. But when you put the items you want to buy in a basket, and I look at the labels, I'm like, where's this like metal thing, the barcodes that it's scanning to know?
Right.
And then you put it in the bin, you put your basket in the bin, and it somehow scans all of the items in your basket, tallies it up, gives you the total, and then you can pay without even taking anything out of the basket. And I'm just like, wow, that is like
so quickly.
The future right there.
Yeah.
Still blows my mind every time. It's crazy.
It is so intense. Usually when I go, I don't buy so many things, so it's just a few items. But like you're saying, if it was a basket filled with things, like you'd really be like, how does it read? Like all the tags, some are facing up, some are facing down. How are you understanding what is what?
Right.
And that is such a crazy system. Like just like you said, so futuristic. No other places like that. Every other like self-register system is like, if you're ringing it up, you have to make sure, just like as if you were a staff, to make sure that it's reading the barcode in the right spot, and it's being like gling, okay, it's accepting it. I'm like, man, like what happens if I go to Uniqlo and I like just throw in like a bag of potato chips, or if I throw in an extra sock, but it has like no tag, like just a sock from my house, will it be like, oh, another sock? Or does it register the tags?
It must register the tags. I mean, the tags must be built in a way. This is like weird, but there's probably some kind of microchip in the tags. But it must.
Oh my gosh! So if anyone works at Uniqlo,
if it's not a company secret, what is it?
It's like David Copperfield probably like produced it.
And
magic.
The other thing that's going on in the world that's kind of similar, but even more like grand, is the Amazon store, where
Oh,
There
zero
is no
staff.
bucket. There is zero staff. You basically just walk in with your Amazon
Yeah.
account on your phone open, and you pick up whatever you
Yeah.
want, put it in your pockets, put it in your backpack, and just walk out of the store, and it charges you. When I heard about that, I'm like, okay, hold on a second. Like, what now?
People are gonna be running as fast as they can, just sprinting
jumping
out.
over the turnstiles, you know,
Yeah.
seeing if they could trick the system, but it must be foolproof or something, because they have that amount of trust in the system to allow people to just walk in, grab what they want off the shelves, and walk out without even looking at a staff.
Right.
And
yeah.
I think I would feel so suspicious walking in there, being like,
is this cool? It's cool. I can do this. Just in my bag, straight in my bag.
Straight in my bag.
Like, because that is the normal action of someone who is robbing.
Exactly.
Someone who is shoplifting. They take it and they put it directly into another place, your pocket, in a bag. That action is like, it doesn't seem natural. You take something off of the shelf and you put it in a basket.
Yep. And after you put it in a basket, you go to the register and you get it rung up and you pay for it. And then you go out and everything's cool. Might be a big social experiment. And then outside there's police and they're just like, let me check your pockets. Did you steal something? No, officer. I didn't steal anything. They said I could take it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I remember hearing about that. And that was, definitely a new wave of stores. That's like a possibility. Of course, it can't be used as like a normal kind of like retail store right now, because everything's linked up to Amazon. You need an Amazon account and everything.
True.
I forgot what it is, but like you need to like show some proof or like something before you go in, and it's like a gate.
Yeah, there's a gate and you scan your Amazon account barcode or something.
Like, it seems interesting, but at the same time, in this case for Amazon, it's like you're limiting yourself on what you can get.
True.
By going to the store. The best part about it is just the convenience. How you can in and out, very smooth.
Yeah.
But going back to self-service registers, just recently, so we've been talking about how past 4 or 5 years we've seen this already.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of supermarkets that have been using it. The biggest retail store that I've seen really pushing it has been Uniqlo and GU, of course, same company.
Yeah.
But still, there are people who are having hard times with this. And just like this past week, I've been stuck behind someone, usually an older person, and they're just like, what?
Here's my money.
They have no idea where anything goes.
Right.
There's like usually a little part, like a place where you can like put in your point card or like scan a point card first. And then like, okay, you got to put your bills here. And then the coins go in this little slot that slides over, maybe has it like a little conveyor belt on it sometimes. And they're just like, what? Luckily, they're like semi self-serve, because there's the staff that is ringing up their items.
Right.
And they're just standing there.
Most of the times,
So they're just like waiting, like, oh no, you put it there.
Yeah, here, let me do it for you.
Pretty much. There's so many times where like, let me do it for you. They come around and they have to do it. So then I'm like, man, this is defeating the purpose of how this should be a smooth operation. And it's just creating more problems. But again, I'm assuming that this person, young or old, they're going to have a hard time at the very beginning. But once you get used to it, then it's like, okay, this is how it works. I know now what to do. So then it becomes smooth for everybody. But, thinking about these times right now with COVID, definitely this is such a good system, I think, now. So people don't have to touch more things. Of course, the money thing, like I was saying before, but if more of these self-service registers, if more of them implement this Uniqlo David Copperfield magic of reading everything in a basket, then you really don't have to touch anything more than you have to, or another person doesn't have to touch it.
In this day and age, I think that's the best option for everybody. Yeah. Makes the most sense.
Everyone, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. There's probably more that we could talk about. There's probably some things we missed, but that's again, the time we have for us talking about self-service registers.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. Let us know, how is your first time using one of these? Do you enjoy it now, or are you like a Canadian and you prefer to talk to somebody? Let us know in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are a diehard fan, really want to support me and Adam creating more of these videos. You can join the membership right next to the subscribe button. Or if you're on your phone, you have to go to our YouTube channel page and then go to like the community, or there's like a special like subscription join tab that you have to look for, and then you can find it through that. But in any case, thanks for everyone who has been supporting. You're the best. And jump on it if you want to.
Yeah. And of course, remember, we got SNS channels, Instagram, where we do most of our posting. And also you can try out the Ego Everyday Challenge, which is going on for April. We got a couple days left, so don't give up if you started, and keep going if you're still going. We also got TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter as well. Check those out and post there if you want to.
That's it. We'll see you on the next step.